inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the New Orleans Saints.
Come on, gas on the joint.
Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Rasheen Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bob. You alright? Say you want some drink? Come on, Marquette, bro.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And a modest start to our game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
1st and 10 from the 43. Drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal.
I'm gonna make this video and send it to her and let her show Tyrone, because I know that shit gonna get up on you.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Make sure she shows
Jackson
Tyrone.
touchdown.
You're gonna be so fucking gay.
These touchdowns on the season
So
have been all
fucking
over
gay and
the
irritated.
He made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Let me cut it off, man. This shit. Every time nigga cook some shit, this shit go on. I ain't do nothing. I want some pizza. Stupid ass. Smoke the tip.
I thought it was their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That's why I'm gonna make this video and make sure she watches show.
Instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
For sure.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we got first and 10 inside the red
I know his
zone.
ass was so happy trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do when they closed this shit. It don't matter. I'm not working with jumping shots on the night sword. If
On
we
the
get
red zone
that.
on first. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
You know what I call that big punch? You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
That guy.
Yeah.
This is a design look for Fields. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. Big shot sends him to the ground. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with second and goal from the 1.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They're going to think about you as a runner as well.
Now for the first time, it gives it a former Indiana Hoosier. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing and pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Yeah, motherfucker said I was the loudest one in the building. And then, yeah, babe, I found his name like I'm there yelling it. So here, get the phone.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. On third and goal, here's Fields. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Dan Chris.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints start off well, tight thing, 7-7.
No, I got hand calls. It was in there to look for now.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Yeah.
Returning it from the 4. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Lamar back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A gain of 3 yards.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Yeah. You. Middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They go play fake with Jackson. On target here to Njoku. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Mitchell gets it from the gun. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Looking quickly here.
17 more yards. That's enough. Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 6-yard.
Going to the ground again on first. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
At that point, I just
second and goal coming up from the 7.
no, I knew what happened. If I'm gonna have to, well, they can see that.
Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Okay, no, he gets quick.
And he will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset. Even in early in the game, the field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eat what?
Stonehouse now to kick this one away.
Oh, wow.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's there already is.
And I'm just like 3. They did have that 3 would be 2 extra get 30. And that's been
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So why I can't get none of you?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
That's crazy. So you just went to the
Incompletion. They come up on second and 10.
Here we go. 319. That's up. Hey, Chad. Right?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
So
That one splits the
I want
uprights.
to make sure I heard this
And the
shit.
Saints tie things up at 14.
You're saying what is mine is yours. No, what is yours is yours.
Now after tying this game up, they're all
That's
set
crazy.
to send her away.
That sounds like a one-way street right there.
Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Now we don't. It sounds like you are in bed and I'm dead. Spain. That's what it said.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. We changed it.
I was in something that.
Finish up. Yo.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. This one's to Andrews out right. He'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Report. Hey. Finish up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Finish up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up.
Repeat that one more
We've hit our
time.
2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out.
I can try someplace this out. So I think
He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He takes it at the 4. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
So see if I come across a sausage that like to let down. I want that. I want some loaded fries. And cheese things me. I can do like this turkey leg.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Fields with a chance to run it here. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action now. It's Fields. Escapes the pocket. Going into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malachi Starks. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Ready? What? Ready? Ready, shot. Yo. Hey, report. Report.
First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And they come up with 7 following that flag. That sets up 2nd and 8. 2nd and 3 now. Now it's Lamar. Those comes. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I mean, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Throwing here just before halftime. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Yeah.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
They had big ones, little ones, and they shells was but I'm just saying, I'm going to win something. I'm going to win something like that. If it ain't going to be too much, like I said, even like a crab where they goldfish. And I don't want no goldfish. I'll take the crab before that.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Has it downfield working the left. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. The play block in this drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 47-yard line.
She's not even out here.
Easy.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. John Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second down and 10. Fields.
He can't do a team. So
Defender
he
runs
just
right as the ball does, and the hit
why
knocks
did
it
it like
free.
a
Incomplete.
something to be
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
He just
The
really come
physical
out the
play has
border
been the
for
trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been
So
lit
what you
up.
on, dog? Cat?
like pet friendly,
So
you
after
know,
that prior
and
incompletion, it's third
touchable,
down.
whatever. Be
Here we go, Scott. Scott.
be sensitive or causing whatever with their shell,
Go.
like stressing them out. Or
Another throw for Fields.
even
On the move, headed right. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack.
But I
And the
need something
defense
that I can
comes
just
through to
like,
back him up ahead of fourth down.
just have.
So fourth down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
Like I can do another move or something.
Or first call here, coming from the shotgun.
You'll be scared.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell.
You'll be scared.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Here's a design run. Get some space around midfield. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half.
That right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
They got that. What kind of snake it was?
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point.
It was small, but it was
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If it was dead to them, I would still touch it.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
I like stuff like that. That's why I was saying, like, I would like to go to like a pet zoo or something.
Yeah, I see. You know why?
Or right when we at the field, like,
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action. It's Fields. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Christian Harris on the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Sheep or goat. Go sheep.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
It's
Right fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
To like 7:30.
Yeah.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Finds
him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Saints getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's now 2 kick that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Like, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Up, let's go. Turn ball, front. Hey, Matter.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Easy.
Fields now on 3rd. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Yeah, Ma.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get that. Touch right.
He's back to throw. He's got Ayuk on that slant. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. you lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Jackson. He's still going at the 30. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews outright. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown.
When she's saying that my brother had something to the main.
Yeah.
That one right down the middle.
Hold on.
And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Oh. That shit red.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, stop standing behind the player.
Fields out of the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Somebody in the goddamn.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This is caught. That's Walker. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. It sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
What you say?
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
No, we changed it. Report! Oh.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Sure. Scares me.
Jackson yet again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jump the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Well, the jumpiness cost him 5. 1st and goal a little bit tougher here. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets 6 following that penalty to bring up 2nd down and 9 now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Saints 28.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Green 19, get to that. That's 35. Chip slant. Set high.
Here's Fields to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Delta. Hey, 10. Tonight.
Second down and 10. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Out, let's go. Here we go. All right.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Hey, can. Chip slant. You. It's all right.
Fields looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
You got that right there. Here we go, son. Alpha. All right.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints losing by 7. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No. Here we go. 551, 12 go. Alpha. Hey, can. Delta. Extend, right?
Play action, Fields. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's tackled down Fields, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go. 319, right? Hey, can. Tonight.
Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut it to a point late in this one. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. Oh, it's no good. Wow, they got the touchdown. They chose to play for the tie and not the lead. They're going to remain down by 1 after they miss.
Good game, B-Team.
Still some time left. Most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
DC.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
No, we can't. Oh, you.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's his running back. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some all-important insurance. They'll set up here for the point after. And it's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a one-score game in the fourth. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
That stuff I think is good. This video.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 44-yard line.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going for it again. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Excellent job at quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the first down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. No mas, no mas. Delta. Set.
Setting up to pass. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Set high.
Shotgun snap to Fields. It's Olave with another catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard
Fields
line.
on first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
10 more yards.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Saints.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this
First and
game.
goal at the 4-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Dowdle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
You got a mini back green 19. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on third.
Don't jump.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward.
Bro, it was across the line. There's no fucking way.
Now we're going to have to
Y'all
wait
did not
and
get
see
across
what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go. All right.
He'll go quickly to the right. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Caught up the 2. And he gets in for 2. No flags are down. They are a snap away from winning this ball game.
Ravens 41.
Reed now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own yard line.
DC.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. One final shot here. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
When the Saints come fucking marching in,
but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive
unit.
unit.
Breeze.
C-A-P. That shit is cat. You got my lighter and my iron thing and my holder?
What?
That's crazy.
Oh, I got it now.
So where mine's at?
You the one you threw it.
What you think I threw it at you? for a reason. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for putting my hands on you. I'm sorry for throwing things at you. I'm sorry for doing